to join this webinar. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Hengki. I'm based in Indonesia. And currently I'm taking care of one of our partner university, Univja Hall. And today I would like to share some information about the Univja Hall London campus. So let me start sharing my screen. Would like to double check with Jaji. Is it okay? The slides. Yep, I assume it's okay. So Jaji, the slide is okay.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining this webinar. My name is Hengki. I'm from Universal Hall, London. So very basic questions always come up to me from my students. I've been in this industry since 2006. So many students asking about me about the higher educations, and I also ask what is the criteria of studying, why you want to study abroad, and what is your criteria to choose university A then university B. So majority of students answer that I want to study in a university because of the locations, because of the future opportunity, career opportunity, business opportunity, as well as the network opportunity, and most important, also I would like to have good education quality, and at the same time I can improve my English qualifications. So I believe everyone agree that UK has become one of the preferred countries, probably top three destinations country for international students to study, because they are offering a lot of benefits for international students. The first is the post-study opportunity, good education quality, and English, and of course the location itself, the UK and the Europe, and so on and so forth. So that's why we are here. We are giving an opportunity for international students, especially for postgraduate programs. And for your information, University Hall London's only offer postgraduate programs, and in line with the reason why numbers of UK students study in the UK is increased by year from year to year, especially for PG programs. It's makes sense because PG program in UK only 1 year programs, and once the finish of finish the program, you can get post study opportunity. I always say buy one get two. So study in 1 year, and you can get 2 years post study opportunity, and it is a very good deal for international students who want to explore the career prospect and the business opportunity in the future. So the second question is always come to us why we need to study in London and why you need to study in University Hall London. London is always become trendsetter for business for everyone. For the business, because London is the capital business for Europe, you can go to anywhere from London itself. A lot of students say, if I'm not studying in London, I'm not in the UK. And it is true, because when you study in London, basically you can get everything in London. You can get the best education quality. You can get the network, community network. You can get the career prospect. You can get the part-time job with the better salary paid, and so on and so forth. So that's why we try to bring the concept of study in London for everyone. However, there always a problem, an issue where study in London, yes, it is good with all the benefits. However, on the other hand, study in London also very expensive. So that's why we are here. We give you an opportunity where actually you study in London, not that expensive, because we are bring whole tuition fee in London. And Hull itself, basically, they are ranked number 14 in the UK for the oldest university in England. It means we are offering one of the best education quality for our students. We have the TAFE goal, which is we are delivering a very good extensive education quality for our students, and make sure that our students, once finish the program, they can get a job easily, because all of our programs are very practical, very industry related. Even from the beginning of our program, students will link to the companies. Once they finish program, will have higher chances, higher opportunity to get a job right away. And the other good thing about Hull London, we are small class size.
the maximum class per student is 35 students per class. We want to make sure that every student that we have can be improved through the education quality, and we will give you the additional support if the student need any qualification, any classes. And then every student is a humans. That it means the lecturer know the students by the name, meaning the lecturer know the strength point of the student, the weakness of the students, and once they need the additional tutor, additional classes, then we will give that additional in order to make sure that our student can meet the standard of international and can get a job easier once they finish the programs. So that's why we always maintain our class into the small size class, 35 students, so our student can have maximum attention from our lecturer, and also the other way around, and student can ask to our lecturer anything to improve their qualifications, their network, and so on and so forth. Our locations is really at the center of London, Ring 1. We call it Ring 1. Around the campus, basically they have a lot of campuses around our campus. In front of our campus, we have Pipa University, we have SOAS, we have King College around this area, and we also have the library, National Library, and other center. And from our campus to our accommodation is around 20 to 30 minutes, and all the transportations, all the benefits are very strategic. You can get everything, the restaurant, the view is around the campus, so very convenient for our students, for your students to study in our campus. And the other reasons why London, I believe everyone know about London, it's very happenings. I can say 24/7. It's totally different from other locations. We have more than 200 museums, including the British Museum, National History Museums, and so on and so forth. And also London is one of the best city for students to study. And as I mentioned before, to study in London, students not only getting the education quality, but also the value added by studying in London, which is the international network, which is we have more than 120 to 250 international students around studying in London, meaning students can get the benefits once they finish a program, for example, like export import, or build a career prospect in London or in other countries. And the other reasons, because studying in London is very convenient. You can get everything basically in London's food and beverage, no issue. I've been there 2 years ago, and I'm really in love with one of my favorite restaurant, my Thailand restaurant is very authentic, and even the chef is from Thailand. So you can get anything around London's the Western food, Eastern food, Chinese food, Indian food, and everything vegetarians all around around the London. And also from the main campus itself, from London to the main campus is around 2.5 hours. So we will have frequently visit by our main campus lecturers or speakers to share their knowledge, their experience, their network to our students, so our students can have get the benefit from it, and can get a lot of benefit once they finish the program with our programs. So at the moment we have 4 programs available for you to for your students. The first one is Master of Science Business Management, and then the Logistic and Supply Chain Management, Digital Marketing Advertising, one of my favorite, and the last one is one of the most booming program currently, which is AI and Data Science. All postgraduate programs, all 1-year programs, and once they finish the program, students are eligible to get the post-study opportunity up to 24 months. So let's explore one by one. Our Master of Science Business Management basically is very practical program, very industry-related programs. From the beginning, all the cases, all the study case, all the industrial partner will help to students to improve their qualification. And our program itself actually is accredited by MBA and ASCSP, or we call it Double Crown. And Double Crown, basically only 5% campus globally can get this kind of accreditation, and only for business faculty. It means when your students finish our program, basically you are one of the best students recognized by top 5 business school globally, meaning the certificate that you have and recognized globally. And these are the modules study in our program, in our campus. It's a 1-year full-time programs where you basically only study in class face-to-face 2 days in a week. Yes, it's 2 days in a week, meaning you have the other 5 days to do, for example, like part-time jobs. You want to do like partying, you can go around UK and then go around UK, enjoy the beauty of UK. You can do your own project, for example. You can, visit Europe, for example. It's you have a lot of free time to explore your strength, your weaknesses, explore the beauty of London, beauty of UK, beauty of Europe, and so on and so forth. So it's a 1-year programs with 2 days in a week class face-to-face. And the tuition fee, as I said before, we are trying to bring Hull main campus tuition fee to London. Our tuition fee is 17,000 with a scholarship 2,000. And for this coming January intake 2025, we are giving additional 1,000 for our Southeast Asia student only, meaning the tuition fee become 14,000. It's very affordable. If you compare to other university, basically I think we are the most affordable campus in London. So now your student basically don't really need to think about the expensive tuition fee, quote unquote expensive tuition fee in London, because we are the solution of your students, where your student can study in the center of London with the affordable tuition fee. Plus, if your students are doing the part-time job, basically it's really worth it. And once you finish program, you can join, you can have the post-study opportunity up to 2 years. Besides January, we have May intake, we also have September intake. And the second one is one of my favorite one, which is digital marketing and advertising. To my experience since 2006 within this education industry, I rarely see a campus or program combined between digital marketing and advertising. Normally, they separated into digital marketing or advertising. So you need to choose one, either one. And Hull London, we are offering digital marketing and advertising. And this, once again, is very practical programs. And students not only study about the theory of the programs, but also we try to boost up the lead technical skill, the leadership skill, the teamwork skill, and also link the student with the companies from the beginning. Once the student finish, they need to do the dissertation, and the dissertation topics is linked to the company. Means the student can get a job easier with higher chances because from the beginning, they already engaged with the companies. Our program also accredited by IDM, Institute of Digital Marketing, which can be beneficial for our students for the career prospects and for the networking purpose. And these are the modules for 1-year programs. Once again, 2 days in a week, face-to-face classes. And other than that is project-based. And the tuition fee is around 17,000 with a scholarship 3,000 for this January 2025. Only 6.0 for the IELTS in order to join our programs. And number 3, which is logistic and supply chain management, also one of the top programs in Hull. And a lot of Vietnam students at the moment is choosing this kind of major. And I ask my students, why you want to do the logistic and supply chain management? Because they know that Southeast Asia is very strategic in terms of geographical positions, and a lot of companies, big companies, would like to explore, would like to expand the market, and then they need that kind of local people understand about international market. Then this will be a good one, because through these programs, basically you can develop efficient and effective supply chain process. And also in the other hand, if you want to explore the business opportunity, become the expert of export import persons, then this is a good major for you in the future. And for the modules, these are the modules. If you want to have the more detail, free details, just go to our websites and you can have the more details of modules. And same program is 1-year full-time programs. It's a 2 days in a week, 17,000. We have 3,000 scholarship for this January 2025 intake. We still open until mid of November for the deadline applications. So if you have any inquiry, if you have students who like to interested with our programs, just go to Zazi, just go to Yes Education, and they can help you from the beginning until the end of the process. And we will help you from the beginning until the end of the process. Okay. And the last one, which is the most promising programs, happening programs at the moment, which is AI and data science. Every company, every people talking about the AI and data science. And the good thing about our program, you don't really need to have inline undergraduate degree majors. For example, you are from banking and finance major. Can I join? Yes, definitely. Because we only need if you math background. If you understand about math, then you are welcome to join. Because we have a very small class, 35 students per class. We will give you additional classes, additional tutor, math classes, how to do the Python coding, programming, and so on and so forth. So this is the beauty of our programs. We are welcoming every student from any background to join our programs. And these are the modules from our programs. And it's a one-year program, 2 days in a week. A little bit more expensive compared to other 3 programs. It is 18,000. We are offering 3,000 scholarship, which is become 15,000 only. I believe still very, very affordable. And we need IELTS a little bit high, which is 6.5 for the IELTS. Okay. And these are the overall entry requirement for all of our programs. And basically, we need 6.0 and 6.5 for the AI and data science. We can accept any kind of English qualification except Duolingo. So if you haven't got any test, don't take Duolingo. Okay, take TOEFL or IELTS or UKVI or percentage or Oxford or anything except Duolingo. And for the January 2025 upcoming intake, we are offering 15 students only for Southeast Asia students only, 3,000 scholarship, where the normal one is 2,000. And yes, education know how to apply for this scholarship. And if you have students would like to try this scholarship, then very welcome. Still got some places left. So just submit your applications, submit your documents, then we will evaluate and we will give you a very fast response about your students' applications. And for the entry requirements, here you can see all the entry requirements for Southeast Asia students. And if you need more detail for specific countries, then let me know, because some region, for example, like Indonesia, we have more than one qualifications. Some students may graduate from Indonesia universities, some students may graduate from international universities, and so on and so forth. So just contact Yes Educations and we will give you better information, more detailed information about the entry requirement of your country. And the good thing, the last good thing about HAL London, if you have students, okay, if you have students don't really have a bachelor degree yet, or have a gap year for minimum 5 years working, because a lot of when my generations, there are a lot of my friends, a lot of students are actually having a gap year, and after 5-6 years, he or she want to, let's say, get a job abroad, which is very difficult because you only finish your high school, and want to upgrade the positions to the more senior level, also very difficult because you only finish high school. Want to study again with a bachelor, I think it's too late because it's 3 to 4 years time. So now we have the opportunity for those kind of students. We give a second chance for your students to apply to our programs with a minimum 5 years working experience related with the programs. Pass the interview, then we can accept your students to join our program. Recently, we accept one of my Myanmar students. She graduated from undergraduate degree programs, where in Myanmar, actually, we need minimum 5 years undergraduate degree program in order to apply to our post programs, where my student basically only 4 years undergraduate, which is not eligible. But the good thing is she has more than 6 year experience in computer company. And she passed the interview. Our dean loves her. Then she joined our programs, and she will join this program by this January 2025. So if you have that kind of similar situations with your students, so this is your time to help your students to upgrade their qualifications. And once they finish, of course, they can get the 2 years post-study opportunity. And this is the good thing about HAL London. So we evaluate your students' qualification based their experience. And these are the fee breakdown for our program, basically 17,000 and 18,000. We have scholarship 3,000. So become 14,000 and 15,000 for AI for this January 2025. After applying, after submitting the documents, once you receive the conditional offer, you just need to pay the deposit plus the registration fee, so 4,350. There is no application fee at the beginnings. So once you receive the conditional offer, you just need to secure your students by paying a deposit 4,350. And then after completing all the conditions, then you can start applying for the visa. As simple as that. Okay. For the accommodation, basically just around the campus, around 20 minutes plus to 30 minutes plus. You can choose one of our accommodation, or you can, if you have your own preference, just feel free to apply, because master students, basically you have your own independency to choose your own accommodations. And in order to apply to our programs, minimum, I need 4 documents. The first one is the academic. The second one, academic certificate. The second one is the transcript and the passport, of course. And if you don't have the IELTS yet, English qualification yet, no worry, you can submit later on. And the fourth one will be the personal statement, one of the most documents in order to apply to our programs. And 1-page personal statement consists of why you need to choose this major, why you want to choose Hull London, and once finish the program, what is your future goal? As simple as that. So just 1 page, submit. But if your student got experience, then you need to submit CV and the 1 reference letter from the company. Especially for the if your student apply through the experience route, then we need to have good CV, good personal statement, and then reference letter from the company. And then once finished, then they can do the interview. Not every country under Southeast Asia will have the interview. Myanmar, some Vietnam area still need to do some interview. But don't worry, before you're doing the interview, we will help you to do the mock-up interview, prepare your students, train your students how to answer the questions. Okay, once submit, and then within 2 or 3 days, then your student will receive conditional offer. And if you agree with all the conditional offer formations, then you just need to pay the 4,350 to secure your scholarship and to secure your seat for January 2025. Once you fulfill all the conditions in the offer, then we will start with issuing the cash in order for you to apply the visa. I think that's a little bit about Hull London's. Once again, I would like to inform that Hull London, basically, we are trying to give your students where your student can study in center of London, enjoying the beauty of London with the affordable tuition fee. Meaning the total cost for your students to spend study with us is not that expensive as you think, because study in London now is not really expensive through Hull London. I hope this could be good information for you and your students. And if you have any further questions, just feel free to ask. Then we can explore more informations, more opportunity for your student in your future. Thank you very much for your listenings. Hope you can get a better understanding about the University Hull Londons. And once again, if you want to submit applications, go to Jaji, go to Yes Education. They are more than happy to help, and we are more than happy to give the best option for your study. Thank you, and back to you, Jaji.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. So we have first question here. What's the relationship between University of Hull London, Aston University, and Cambridge Education Group? Because I see the 3 logos on the top.
Exactly. Thank you very much for that questions. Good questions. So basically, Hull London and Aston London is part of the Cambridge Education Group. So Cambridge Education is a big company. I believe some of you may understand, may know about the on-campus, may about other CG Digital and so on and so forth. So Cambridge Education Group, they have several departments. One of them is on campus. One of them, which is our department, we call it a managed campus, MC. Managed campus. It means we manage our partner universities. And now we have Hull London, where we help our partner university, Hull London and Aston London, to expand their university to London campus. So this kind of branch campus in London. So we are offering Hull London and Aston London in the future. Soon we are going to have Aston London, in the next couple of weeks, we will announce our new partner university for London. But at the moment, we are Hull London. We are running the postgraduate program at the moment. We will explore more opportunity in the future. So yes, that's Cambridge Education is a big one, and we have several departments, and now is Hull London and Aston London.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. Soon, Aston London will be open. So yeah.
Yes. And once you are partnering with Yes Education, basically you can apply either to Hull London, either to Aston London's, and maybe in the future we have more and more partner university will join this kind of programs.
Okay, the next question. How many students study in London campus?
Okay.
Yeah, University of Hull London.
Very good questions. So basically, this program is pretty new programs. We just officially launched the first class, the first programs this coming January 2024. Is still very young, not even 1 year old, basically. At the beginning, this program only open for South Asia students, not even Southeast Asia, not even Central East Asia, not even North Asia, China, and other countries, other territories. So only South Asia students. They have this will be their third intakes, and all full of students, meaning it's very positive, the response from South Asia students. And now for January 2025 will be my first intake for Southeast Asia students. So if you're asking, is there any Thailand student, Vietnam student, Indonesian student, Malaysia student, Singapore student at the moment study in Holland? No, the answer is zero, because we haven't opened any Southeast Asia region at the moment. So this January will be my first intake. That's why we are inviting you guys. We are asking your help to promote our programs to your students, to our Southeast Asia students, to this kind of opportunity. And maybe in the future we open for others regions, maybe China, in not the Central East Asia, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty new, but it's very promising programs.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. The next question. Is this possible for students who have visa refusal experience to apply to this campus?
Of course, there always a visa refusal. For every country has different treatments. Even though, let's say, I'm taking Indonesia as an example. Even though Indonesia is not under high risk country, we all know Indonesia is very, all last year is 100% approved, but we always say it's never say 100% approved. So we need to prepare your students before applying the visa. And I believe Yes Education is very experienced about this one, especially if your student is having history before, for example, study in the UK before, study in other countries before. Then we need to have more attentions on how to apply, how to prepare documents, financial statement in order to apply the visa. I believe with well-prepared approach, we can help your students. So far, I don't have any issue with Myanmar students, with either with my previous role in on campus or with now. With Vietnam student also no issue, and then I think with all the involvement from from us, then we can help your students to apply.
Okay, interesting, because yeah, most of the Bali students will ask about how many days they will study.
How many days they will study? Oh, 2 days.
In
yes,
a week.
2 days.
In a
Correct.
week, yeah.
Yes, that's why this is a good opportunity for you, for your students who want to get a good education quality, while at the same time can explore, the beauty of London, the beauty of UK, also improve your network, also, let's say, do a part-time job or your project, because only 2 days in a week. However, on the other hand, I always mention to my students, even though only 2 days in a week, it doesn't mean it's easy, because you are studying master programs and only 1 year programs. then it will be very fast, and suddenly you need to finish all your dissertation. So don't put everything at the end of your process, of the end of your study, and then at the end you panic because you do a lot of activities outside the class. So prepare only 1 year of study, then you can get the 2 years post-study opportunity that will be very beneficial for your future, for your career prospect, because when you finish your PG programs, you will have higher qualifications, meaning higher salary compared to other students. And once our program is very practical, meaning we will have better positions to bargain your salary, for example.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. Next question. For graduation, it will be based on dissertation only, or there will be exams as well for each of the subjects studied?
Dissertation only. That's the good thing. All project-based, linked to the companies, and even you can go to our main campus to enjoy all the facilities, the library, the sport facilities. Even your graduation will happen in the main campus. Basically, you can use all our alumni network, career center to help you to find a job, to help you to find a company, to link to your dissertation, and so on and so forth. So it's real practical, 100% practical programs.
Okay, next question is in Indonesian. Halo Kak, ingin bertanya untuk pembayaran sekolahnya. Pertama deposit 4.350 ini dibayarkan untuk mendapatkan visa. Seperti tadi saya lihat di materinya bisa dibayarkan 50% dan yang kedua 50%. Untuk yang 50% pertama dibayarkan setelah visa keluar, dan untuk yang pembayaran kedua apakah di semester keduanya?
Jawabannya semuanya benar. Jadi setelah dapat conditional offer, apology I'm using Indonesia, setelah dapat conditional offer, kamu tinggal bayar 50% pertama sebelum mulai kuliah. Atau ya setelah visa keluar juga nggak ada masalah gitu kan. Kuliah di Januari, basically kamu mulai bayar tuition fee di Desember 50%-nya, and then the next 50% you can pay at the semester 2. So yes, it's divided by 2, 50% and 50% before the semester start.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. Next question. Why the program doesn't open for all countries? Is there any internship opportunity for students in company?
No internship because our program focus with 1 year, and it's open for, it's only for certain majors. Yes, because to be honest, London campus is not a big campus size compared to our main campus. So we definitely will have more and more programs in the future coming in. I have saw some major is queuing to be open, but we need to prepare to make sure that the program that we are going to open is well received by the market. So yes, soon you could have more options for the postgraduate programs, and in London once again is a limited space, so we cannot accommodate all the programs of the main campus into London.
Okay, thank you. What's the limit for students to do part-time a week based on government policy?
20 hours per week, and the salary range at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, starting from £12 per hour. Some of my students got 15 to 17 actually per hour. Even some of my students, they get 20 pound per week, per hours. So you can do 20 hours per week.
Okay. Do you have student service and any postgraduate visa after graduation?
Yes, in order to apply postgraduate visa, post-study work opportunity visa, don't wait until the end of your study. Okay, apply earlier at the semester 2, for example, and then you just need to fill all the informations and then submit and then pay a couple of $100 and then just wait for the approval. Basically, that's the process. Then we will help you, or you can just ask our admission team there. They can help you how to process the post-study opportunity. It's actually is in online, so you can find all the informations in the websites, or in everywhere, or you can ask the students, alumni, and so on. So don't worry about that one.
Okay, next question. So I think this agent was late previously, so yeah, they missed out the key selling points. Do you mind to yeah, go back to the key selling points, Pak Hengki?
Sure. So basically, for the whole London, we are trying to give the opportunity for students who love to study in London with the affordable tuition fee. So our program is affordable, 14 to 15,000 after scholarship. The second one, our location is in the city of London, meaning they can get all the benefit of study in London, the opportunity, the network, the culture exchange, the career prospects, and the company's link, and so on and so forth. The third one, most important, our class is small to medium-sized class, 35 students per class maximum. So if we have 70 students, then we divide it by two classes. So 35 class means the lecturer can have full attention to you, and also the other way around. If you need explanation, more explanation, you can ask the lecturers. If you have problem with your, let's say, mathematics for the AI program, they will give you additional classes. So that's why we keep maintaining our student ratio, only 35 students per class. And the next one, number 4, our program is all practical programs, all industrial related program, because we understand if we want to study in the UK, not only education quality that we want to try to find, but also we want to make sure that we, once to finish the program, we want to make sure that I can get a job easier. And not only that, I can get a job easier with a better pay. And that's how we try to help our students by link you with the companies. By doing that, your student can have higher opportunity to get a job easier and to get paid better. Because from the beginning, you already engaged with the companies. So that's why its practical program is very industry related. And in order to help you to get an easier jobs, we also have the career center or alumni network or companies network. They can help you to find a job, to give you information about job opening in the future, for example. So that's why we are trying to give an opportunity for you and your students to study in London with all the benefit that we are trying to give to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Hengki. Just my curiosity. And how about the graduation of the students from University of Hull, London? Is it in main campus of University of Hull?
Yes, correct. It's the main campus, University Hall. Then you can go to the main campus and then enjoy the graduation ceremony over there. Well, actually, you can go to main campus anytime because you're actually the main campus students. We, Cambridge Education Group, is collaborating with the Hall main campus to help to expand, to grow their numbers students, to explore other territory, to help to build up their second campus, which is in London. So we are kind of quote unquote operator to help our main campus to grow their numbers in the London campus.
Okay, thanks, Pak Hengki. I think we already answered all questions. If you guys still have questions, oh yeah, this one. Saya ingin bertanya kembali bagaimana jika ada klien yang ingin sekolah master di London tapi pendidikannya SMA atau SMK D1 tapi punya pengalaman di F&B service selama 5 tahun. Kira-kira mengambil program apa yang cocok?
Okay, this is a very good questions. Finish high school or diploma 1 or diploma 2, and then, well, quote unquote, not finishing until undergraduate degree, not finish high school, not finish S1, and then experience 5-6 years in food and beverage. Yeah, it's very welcome for your student to apply to our programs. I believe your student can apply for business management, even for, like, for example, like digital marketing. If your student have the mathematics background, they can try to apply logistic or AI. Okay, if they don't have the mathematics, then only business management or digital marketing. Okay, how to accept your students? We will accept your student based on the experiences. Okay, artinya berdasarkan pengalaman student kamu. Artinya I need CV, I need strong personal statement. Okay, how you want to do this program, why you want to do how London, and once you finish program, what you want to do. So just one page, pass the interview, then done. We accept you as our students.
Okay, interesting. Some of the students got the gap and then they got
Yep.
the chance to apply for the master degree.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Any other questions? We still have time to facilitate the questions. Okay, I think if you think everything is clear, later if you have pop-up questions, you can ask me. Okay, this is the follow-up question. Bagaimana jika pengalamannya 3 tahun FO dan F&B service 2 tahun? Apakah bisa karena pengalaman kerja berbeda?
Tidak masalah sama sekali, mau 1 tahun di perusahaan A, setahun di perusahaan B, setahun perusahaan C, setahun perusahaan D, setahun perusahaan E, tidak masalah. Oke, kita akan menilai based on your experience in every companies. Then the most important is you need to pass the interview. Not me who do the interview, it will be our dean, meaning he need to make sure that you understand the program that you are going to apply and what you want to do in the future, because we will accept you based on experiences. Because our program is practical, meaning is only a little bit theory. So that's why we can accept you based on your experience. And we want to make sure you go to UK is for study. Okay, future after your study. Okay, focus with your one-time study, improve your qualifications. Once finished qualifications, then you do your own job, you do your own career prospect. That's all.
Okay. Is there any minimum GPA?
Yes, for Indonesia, it's only 2.6, 2.7. All in the country, basically 65 to 70% out of 100.
Okay. Another follow-up question. Interview ini kapan diadakan setelah submit pendaftaran sekolah?
Correct. Setelah submit applications, then we evaluate all your CV, all your personal statement, all your documents, either diploma 1 or diploma 2. Then if Dean say, okay, I like you, I like your CV, I like your personal statement, then we will invite you for the interview. Interview is through online, probably 30 to 40 minutes. It depends on how it goes. Then once done, then they will tell you whether you are being accepted or not.
Okay. Any other questions? Or you can just raise your hand and I'll allow you to talk. Okay, I think all good now. Pak Hengki, please send me the slide because I will distribute to our agents.
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Hengki, for the presentation, your
Thank
time,
you.
everything. Thank you,
Thank
everyone, for
you.
joining. Hope it helps. We still have time for the new applications for the January intake, and the deadline will be in early December, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, week 2, normally week 2, probably we can extend to week 3 of November. Yes, correct. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
I will
you.
send the slides after this. Thank you. Bye. Have
Thank
a
you.
good day.
Bye-bye.